Huffington Post wrote an article about Democratic primaries to keep your eyes on in 2018. And to their credit, they actually mentioned some Justice Democrats. But here's the problem. Even when they do that, they can't help themselves. And their framing gives away what their real position is and what their bias is. So here's what they say. Look at this. Democratic Senator Dianne Feinstein, who has cruised to re-election 4 times since first taking office in 1992, now faces serious competition from the left. Let's pause right up front. Did you note this sly, clever framing there? They're saying, yeah, Democratic Senator Dianne Feinstein, who cruised to re-election 4 times. There's an implication there, an implication of, yeah, what are we doing? Come on. What are we doing? Okay, see, yeah, you've tried this before, you pie in the sky, unicorn, fairy dust lefties, but she cruised to re-election 4 times. Why are we wasting our time here? They say, California State Senate President Kevin De Leon, 51 years old, a former teacher union organizer whose parents were Guatemalan immigrants, is the most prominent challenger thus far. Allison Hartson, a 37-year-old leader of Wolfpack, a group trying to get money out of politics, is also mounting an underdog bid to unseat Feinstein. Hartson, a former high school teacher, enjoys the endorsement of left-leaning Justice Democrats, a group tied to the Young Turks, a popular progressive online outlet, where Hartson announced her bid. Feinstein, a former San Francisco mayor who at 84 is the oldest member of the Senate, has long attracted progressive ire for centrist positions on national security, such as support for the NSA's bulk collection of Americans' phone data. Feinstein opposes single-payer health care and publicly disapproved of the 2016 ballot measure legalizing recreational marijuana in California. She also frustrated liberals in August when she expressed her view that if Donald Trump can learn and change, he can, quote, be a good president. So, what's the problem with this framing? Well, first of all, let me direct you to a little issue here. They spelled her name wrong. Now, that's not on purpose, but that goes to a genuine mindset here, which is she's an afterthought. Allison Hartson is an afterthought. You know, there's been articles written on me where my name was misspelled, and it was clear that the person was writing the article because they were told from some higher up or something, you have to write an article about this. In the context when it was written about me, it was about the Young Turks and me being part of their network and how I became very popular and successful. And by the way, they didn't talk to me about it. It's weird, isn't it? They only spoke to the Young Turks about it. But in the article, they misspelled my name. And what that goes to is they don't care. They don't care. They don't care about the detail. They don't care about the story. They don't care. She's like, oh, yeah, but I don't know, here, something, whatever. So, but this is what they're doing with Allison Hartson. Well, yeah, Allison Hartson, whatever, we misspelled it. Who gives a fuck? It's whatever. Pie in the sky lefties. Feinstein cruised to re-election 4 times. I don't know what we're doing here. But the most important point is, and the thing that's the real slight that gives away the take of Huffington Post here is, they say, California State Senate President Kevin De Leon, a former teacher union organizer whose parents were Guatemalan immigrants, is the most prominent challenger thus far. Based on what? Based on what? This is a genuine question. Based on what? Because I want to show you something, okay? Look at the fundraising numbers. This is from a recent month. I think it's November. There you go. It says it right there. I don't have the updated numbers, but this is the last one that I've seen. November Act Blue disbursements to California Senate candidates show early support for progressive challenger to Dianne Feinstein. Allison for California raised $181,283. Senator Feinstein raised $71,531. Kevin De Leon raised just $39,999. So, Allison Hartson more than doubled the amount of fundraising in the month of November than even Dianne Feinstein. Kevin De Leon is back there in fucking Obscureville, Irrelevantville, Nonsenseville. Okay? And by the way, another thing that shows you the problem with the framing of this article is they don't even mention Hildebrand. They don't even mention him. Hildebrand's another progressive challenger. So one of the progressive challengers doesn't exist. The other one, Downplayed, it's just, she's, Feinstein cruised to victory 4 times, whatever. Allison, I spelled her name wrong, don't care. And the most prominent challenger, Kevin De Leon. It's Kevin De Leon. Based on what? Based on what? You want to go based on money? Let's go based on money. And by the way, Allison takes no corporate PAC money. She takes no corporate PAC money. She outraised everybody. But still they go, Kevin De Leon is the most prominent challenger. Based on what? You give me the metric. Can't be based on money. Allison's out fundraising him. Based on grassroots support? On that front, Allison obliterates this guy. Obliterates Kevin De Leon. We're talking about a career politician. By the way, word on the street is he's one of the, I will mimic the words of progressives because I'm a careerist narcissist. He's the main challenger, the most prominent challenger to Dianne Feinstein based on fucking nothing. Based on nothing. This is the kind of, even in media outlets that are supposed to be more open-minded and lefty. This is how you get treated when you're an actual lefty. This is what they do. I suppose we should even be thanking them for even covering Allison, because they didn't cover Hildebrand. So I suppose we should thank them for even covering her. But no, it was covering her to effectively downplay her. They're never going to give you a fair shake. That's what I'm here to tell you. And this is Huffington Post. This isn't even CNN or other more corporate, more mainstream outlets. This is as good as it's going to get. So you need to be the one to get the message out. You need to do that. They're never going to take you seriously. She outraised them taking no corporate PAC money. Yeah. She's not the most prominent challenger because of reasons and stuff and things. Hey, my fucking corporate establishment bosses here say, she's a side story, even though she's got more grassroots support and more fundraising from the grassroots. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because she actually supports getting money out of politics. Her job beforehand was to fight to get money out of politics with Wolfpack, and she succeeded in many states. Yeah, but whatever. She wants to get money out of politics. She's for Medicare for all. She's for a living wage. She's for free college. Issues. Actual populist ideas that people want. But hey, this other guy's a politician already, and he's a careerist and a narcissist, and he's accused of sexual harassment, and he's not a staunch progressive, but maybe him. Let's talk about he's the main challenger. But come on, let's face it. We have Dianne Feinstein won 4 times, so we're fucking wasting our time here. Fucking embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing is what this is. You have one of the most liberal states in the country where people are overwhelmingly for Medicare for all and free college and a living wage and ending the wars and all that stuff. You have a senator from there who's 84 years old who has not supported those things. But they're acting like, yes, she's a shoo-in for re-election. What? What? No, the mask is off of the establishment. We fucking see you now. We see you. You're not going to pull the wool over our eyes anymore, no matter how much you try to give us a fucking slight. No matter how much it says she's not a prominent fucking... They're never going to cover you fairly. Ever. 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 So just remember that. By the way, Allison's fundraising link is below in the video description box. The first link in the video description box. Please, let's continue to donate to her, continue to support her so that we can show the fucking establishment. We can show them. We can show them that they don't run it anymore. There's more of us than there are of them. There's power in numbers. So we need to organize, we need to donate, and we need to fight to win. And then it's going to feel so good at the end of it all when we go, fucking told you so.